Anyway, hey everybody, I'm Seda.
And I'm Fia, who is only here as a babysitter.
Yeah. And this is actually going to be a little weird for the Tuesday videos because usually I do something spooky or creepy, but today...
And you also usually post on Tuesdays?
Yeah. Yeah, this is Wednesday. I completely forgot that. So today's just a little bit different. I'm actually a part of this chat room on Amino. That's basically a bunch of magical parents that, raise their children in the craft. And I talked about having a birthright ceremony for little Ari here for when she was 3 months. And one of the people in there wanted to know what we did for her birthright ceremony and how that goes. So as you can see, we have a very attentive baby. So I'm actually going to be, I guess, reading from your Book of Shadows because we originally had a joined Book of Shadows when we started the craft and when we did her birthright ceremony. And then Fia took over this Book of Shadows, and then I got a new one, and...
That's another reason I'm here. I actually have a spell over this that says if you don't read it with my permission, you get cursed with nightmares. So you have my permission.
So I have expressed permission to read from her Book of Shadows.
So she won't be cursed with nightmares.
Yes. Alright, let's see if I can find it quick.
It's...
We'll get to it in a second.
I had it earlier.
I know you did. There it is. In this one, this is actually
specifically for more of a Wiccan practice?
Yeah, it's a little more Wiccan than... I mean, when we first started out, we wanted to be Wiccan, and then, our paths changed up a little bit, and it ended up not being, Wicca. But this is how it went. So you cast a circle, like you normally would in any ritual, and you call the elements. And then you call on your personal god or goddess to come in and be a witness to the ceremony. Obviously, you start with asking the elements for their blessing, starting with air. Basically, and I am definitely going to make a post about this in Amino because this is way too much to remember throughout the video, but you say...
We can also put it in the description.
That too. But you say, I ask the element of air to bless my child with, and then insert a trait. You basically... What trait do you normally put in there? Can't remember.
Well, usually you would ask for a trait that would be attributed to that element.
Yeah.
Like air, I'd ask you to bless my child with creativity. With
I think that's what we did for her, too.
And, water, I ask you to bless her with a calm temperament.
Yeah.
Or stuff like that.
And when you say this, you place a symbol of air in front of the child. In this instance, we use an incense stick.
It wasn't lit.
No, it wasn't lit.
That would be dangerous. She was 3 months old.
Yeah. She would have grabbed it. So, oh my gosh, it would have been bad. And then next, you move on to fire. And it says, I ask the element of fire to bless my child with, and insert a trait of fire.
Like passion or assertiveness or something like that.
Yep. And then you place a token to represent fire in front of the child.
An unlit candle.
An unlit candle is what we used. And then you move on to water. I ask the element of water to bless my child with, insert a trait.
Like I said, like a calm temperament or, a balanced personality.
Harmony, all of this. And then you place a token for water in front of the child.
I think it was like a jar of water.
I think it was, a bowl or a jar of water. And then you go on to earth, the same thing. I ask the element of earth to bless my child with a trait. Strength.
Like strength or being very grounded or stuff like that.
And then you place an earth token in front of the child. We just put some dirt or something. I think salt.
I think we use salt.
Okay.
There is no longer a Fia, only a baby. See, while we were doing this, I was originally holding her because she was the one that was reading. Because as her parent, she was the one that should be asking for the blessing.
So she was holding her. I put the tokens in front of the baby.
And then you hand the baby to the parent.
Yes. which right now I can't take her at the moment, but...
And I think I did the second half.
I believe so.
Because she was holding the child.
Anyway, so I had the child. And this says, you can say it, or the witness can say it, but you say, I present my child to my beloved deity, insert deity name. Mine at the time was Hecate, but it recently changed to Loki, which honestly, I believe Hecate just was like, hey, Loki, go and take care of this.
She, like, jumped Pantheon and was like, hey, she's calling for you.
Yeah. And
as an option, you can also have the witness call their deities.
Yes, which we did. We had your deity
I actually,
as well.
At the time, I thought it was Artemis, but it was actually her brother that... Yeah, I'm pretty sure she was just like, hey, get in there, she's asking for you.
Yeah, during the ceremony, neither of us actually felt like the deities that we had called were there.
But we felt something was there.
Yes.
And
it wasn't the ones that it was...
we think that it was our deities now, because now that I have worked with Apollo for a long time, I can recognize his energy a little bit better. So I think it was him.
Yeah. So basically you say, I present my child to my beloved deity, let's in this case say Lord Loki, and to the witness revered deity, Lord or Lady, whichever.
Apollo.
In this case, Lord Apollo. And then you list deities or have the witness state them, unless, obviously, you're by yourself. And you present her as her cast name or her actual name. I used the cast name Rowena.
They can always change this later. It's totally fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, yeah, they eventually will be able to change their own cast name, take their own deities. This isn't necessarily giving them deities or actually giving them the cast name. It's sort of like welcoming them into
the practice of witchcraft. Really.
Yeah. And obviously they don't have to follow that path. They can choose whatever path. It's just a blessing upon your beloved child that you brought into the world. And you can do this at any time. They don't have to be fresh out of the womb.
They could be like, you could be like, have a 12-year-old and be like, hey, do you want to be a witch? And they're like, sure. And then you're like, okay, let's do this.
Yeah, and you can do a birthright ceremony, which we did hers, like I said, at 3 months. She is 9 months now.
If she doesn't want to, she can always just go.
like how she started walking with you. She was like, I'm out, deuces.
Right? Yeah.
Anyway, so the next step would be to start the fivefold blessing. Now, in our case, I used a wand because she was super wiggly and I don't know. But you have the option of kissing each body part as you go.
I think that's awkward. So let's just use a wand.
Yeah, well, it depends on, again, how comfortable you are with the ceremony and all of that, what you're comfortable with doing. I used a wand simply because Fia was there and I felt awkward.
And also wiggle.
And very much wiggle. So... She
hasn't changed at all.
Right? You kiss or tap their feet with the wand, and you say, blessed thy feet that walked this path. Then you kiss or tap their knees with the wand and say, blessed thy knees that kneeled at the sacred altar. Then, this is why I didn't want to kiss. I remember now.
This is the awkward part.
This is the awkward part. You either kiss or tap with a wand their genitalia. Obviously not naked. You can use the diaper.
Like just general area. I would say more like the
belly button area. I wouldn't actually kiss that area. That's weird.
That's weird. That's wrong. Belly button.
Well, I mean, again, depends on your preference, but I'm just not the type. I would feel weird, and
that would be weird with my child. I wouldn't do that. That's why, first, I would use a wand, and second, I would go to the belly button.
Whichever you choose to do.
Makes you comfortable.
Then you say, blessed thy sex that gives and receives pleasure. And then you kiss their little chest. Or tap it with a wand and say, blessed thy breast that formed in strength and beauty. And then you kiss or tap their lips and say, blessed thy lips that shall utter sacred names. Then you say, What are you doing?
Just keep going. Don't worry about it. They'll figure it out.
And then after that, you know, you kind of meditate for a moment, kind of feel the energy of the room, and then you say farewell to your deities and close the circle. And you got to remember to say farewell to the elements because obviously they were there to bless your child.
Right? Be respectful.
Be respectful. But yeah, I mean, that's basically
that's
what
how
we did
it.
Yeah. And there is a lot of resources online where you can find different ways to do birthright ceremonies. That is actually called a Wiccaning. Mm-hmm. It's literally for the Wicca path.
Yeah. I mean, me personally, when I have children, I'm probably going to leave out that last part and just do the blessing of the elements.
Yeah.
Because to me, that works well enough. And, like, ask my deity to bless her with something.
And it's just personal preference, whatever you wish to do. And honestly, if you want to find... This is just
an example.
Yeah. If you want to find other resources online that tell you how to do a birthright ceremony, then you can do that. They don't have to be a baby to give them a birthright ceremony. They could be... Hell, they could be 16 years old. They could be 18 years old. It doesn't matter what age they are.
The birthright is just being birthed into the path.
Yeah. It's basically a welcome into the path.
Yeah.
At least for us, anyway. I don't know how other people perceive it, but that's how, you know, me and Fia perceive it, and it's kind of personal preference what you want to believe and all of this. So I did this for someone in the Magical Parenting chat on Amino, and I really, really hope you specifically enjoyed this video because, honestly, I actually didn't even think about talking about her birthright ceremony. I completely blanked it, and it actually brought back a lot of really cute memories. We actually wrapped her in this beautiful, ornate, like, infinity scarf that I had that was so cute, and she looked adorable, and then she
barfed on it immediately.
She barfed on it, and we couldn't keep her in it for the ceremony, so, you know, be careful with what you choose to decorate your child.
You don't have to even decorate your child, but we thought it would be, like, you know, very nice.
Very aesthetic.
Very aesthetic, very nice. It would kind of help with the atmosphere, but she barfed on it.
Yeah, she barfed all over it, and just, that ruined the plan completely, so we just had her in the
regular
diaper.
Blanket.
Yeah, we just had her in the diaper, and now she's dead. So she's outie. But yeah, so thanks everybody for watching. I know this was kind of a really slow-paced video, especially for, you know, my videos because they're typically spooky and stuff like that. So if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and comment down below for other suggestions that you want me to do for videos. We do all sorts of stuff. We do deities, we do mythical creatures, I do paranormal stuff. Basically whatever you want to see. I mean, we're down for anything. Thank you everyone for watching this video. I hope you have a wonderful night/day and many blessings to all of you. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell, because when you hit the notification bell, you get notified of all the videos we upload. Not just like every now and then, or you see it on your home screen. You actually get notified when we post. And we tend to post very sporadically, so I would, you know, keep an eye on that and stuff like that. Also, I was going to add one more thing. I actually am starting another YouTube channel.
Specifically for her spooky stuff.
Oh no, it's not for that.
Oh wait, no, that's me. I'm the one making a spooky channel.
Yeah, she's making a spooky channel with a bunch of other people. I will sometimes be on there. Yep. Not all the time, but sometimes.
Yep.
At least I think. I don't know.
But that's coming like way later because we need to actually get together and do it.
Yeah, because, you know, meeting up and stuff like that is hard to do.
We don't have a lot of haunted places in our town.
Yep. Because we already did the ward, and they want to do the ward, I know they do. But anyway, I'm actually starting a whole nother YouTube channel for specifically music. I am taking guitar lessons, and I'm going to be doing this, you know, to kind of further my music career. I haven't actually been able to do that, and it's something I really, really want to do. I have a lot of anxiety going on stage and performing, and I feel like just in front of a camera would be a lot...
Hi. She's getting mad because I won't let her go and get stuff.
But I feel like performing on camera would be a lot easier than performing in front of an audience, just to get me used to the whole, you know, performing thing. So if you guys want to go check that out, I would really appreciate it. I don't have any videos up yet, but look forward to some coming in the next couple of weeks. I know probably this Sunday or Monday we're going to be meeting up and planning some stuff there. So if you want to go check that out, it's actually Seda Ventrix Music. Not all one word, they're separate words, and they're all the words are uppercased. So
the entire thing? I'm just fucking with you.
Anyway, have a wonderful night/day and many blessings to all of you. It's nice to meet you.